Onyx Cat Gaming here with another walkthrough of Murder, She Wrote. And we are doing a garden to die for. So let's get started here.
Any chance you could tell us what kind of rose this is, Mr. Pickering?
It's a Verona rose. Very rare.
How many people in Cabot Cove grow Verona roses?
As far as I know, just one, Emily Wiseborough. She's actually gained some notoriety among rose enthusiasts because of her Veronas.
Is that why she earns at least an honorable mention in the garden competition every year?
It's fair to say so, and she really does an excellent job with them.
Would you mind if we poke around a little while we're here?
Not at all.
Okay. So, the rose that we found was from her. Or at least he was gripping the rose in her hand, or in his hand. And I need the eye. What there it is. Okay. Whew. Thought I saw a duck someplace, but I guess. Where did I see the duck? There it is. No, I thought I saw a duck, but I couldn't remember where it was. If Avery wins the competition again this year, I will see to it that you are replaced as judge and club president. Thomas, I think you may have understated how serious the rivalry between Avery and Matthew actually was. In this note, he's even threatening you. Matthew's temper was always getting the better of him. Threats from him were never to be taken seriously. You think? Do you really think it wasn't that serious? What do you guys think? Do you think that Matthew's temper was bad enough of that? I've seen that logo before on some of Avery Donaldson's gardening supplies. Yes, they sponsor the prizes for the gardening competition every year, or each year. That pencil holder is part of the promotion pack that they sent to me.
So Emily's the only one who grows Verona roses in Cabot Cove.
Don't jump to any conclusions, Sheriff.
If she grew the murder weapon in her garden, she has a lot of explaining to do, starting now.
Let's go talk to Emily.
Emily, do you mind if we take a look at your rose bushes?
Go ahead. They are award-winning, you know.
And I'm back to looking for the eye again. It's one. Oh. I know I gotta look at this, and I gotta look at this as well, but I want to try to find as many things first. Before, I'll do that. Sneakers, and then there we go. Okay. It looks like Emily is conducting an experiment with different rose colors. Colored roses. I wonder if I can find a peach colored rose matching the ones we found in Matthew's hand. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I kind of figured you might be doing that. Oh, I like the blue. Such a pretty blue. I love blue. Holy cow. This looks like a match for the rose at the murder scene. Let's not jump to conclusions, Sheriff. Interesting. It looks like Thomas may have once worked for Cobalt Chemicals.
Mrs. Wiseborough, we know that the rose that was used to kill Matthew O'Neill came from your garden. The one we found in his hand exactly matches the ones you grow.
I didn't kill Matthew.
The evidence points to you, I'm afraid. You had means, motive, and opportunity.
I can prove I didn't kill him. I was on the phone with my sister in California at the time that Matthew was killed.
The telephone records will bear this out, Sheriff. Besides, anyone could have come into her yard, and where would she have obtained the ricin?
You got a point there. Emily, did you ever have any reason to suspect that the garden competition was being rigged in Avery's favor?
I always suspected that Thomas and Avery had some sort of special arrangement that kept Avery in first place every year.
What made you think this?
Well, that newspaper article you found, for one thing. After Thomas retired from Humboldt Chemicals, he used his connections with the company to increase the competition's prize and prestige in New England.
He neglected to tell us he used to work for Humboldt Chemicals. Is that why he was made president of the garden club?
Yes, it's also why our friendly garden exhibition turned into the fiercely contested event it is today. Everyone's spreading tales about everyone else.
With so much at stake in the garden competition, it would be surprising if there wasn't cheating involved.
And it all started when Thomas became president of the club.
We need to talk to him and find out if Emily's claim that Thomas and Avery had the competition rigged is true.
And the plot thickens.
Okay, Mr. Pickering, level with us. How did Avery Donaldson really win first place in the garden competition year after year?
His garden is consistently the best. That's all there is to it.
Thomas, what exactly did you do before you came to Cabot Cove?
I used to be a chemist.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
I didn't think it was relevant.
I'm afraid it is relevant, Thomas, since Matthew was murdered with ricin, a poison that was chemically extracted from castor beans.
And that's something you'd have the knowledge to accomplish.
My work at Humboldt Chemicals is what got me interested in how chemistry could improve gardening, but it isn't a reason to suspect me of murder. Besides, I don't have access to castor beans.
He has a point.
Let's see. Where's the E? There it is. I was looking everywhere over here. I wasn't checking the corner up there. It is out in plain sight. Seven more books. There it is. Strange. Some of these books were piled up on that lovely little box, as almost as if someone were trying to hide it. Well, I mean, how am I supposed to know? The correct combination? I wonder. Select the tumblers to rotate. Oh. Thomas, a check for $5,000? If he had no special arrangement with Avery, why did he write this check? It's a payment for work I did, some work I did for him. And exactly what did you do? I performed some tests to determine the acidity of Avery's garden soil, so I could recommend a good chemical fertilizer. That's worth $5,000. Why wouldn't Avery just ask Jack Delgado for advice? Well, Avery was afraid Jack might take it as a criticism of the work he'd been doing. Jack's been known to get violently angry if anyone questions the quality of his work. very suspicious.
Maybe we better speak with Jack again. It seems he might be the one with the real temper, not Matthew. Jack, did Thomas Pickering ever do any chemical work for Avery Donaldson that you know of?
Thomas doesn't do any work for anybody.
We know you were at both Matthew's and Emily's places the morning of the murder. You had the opportunity to grab one of Emily's roses to use as a murder weapon to kill Matthew over your unpaid bill. Or maybe because he criticized the work you'd done.
Come on, Sheriff. My skin's thicker than that. Besides, at the time Matthew was killed, I was dropping off 5 bags of mulch over at Avery's place.
So who do you guys think it is? I mean, right now it's definitely between, I think, Thomas and Jack. While you were at Avery's, you could have left behind the leather gardening gloves you could have handed to the poison rose to make Avery look guilty. The gloves you found at Avery's aren't mine. They're too small for me. He's right, Sheriff. And the same question that applied to Emily applies to Jack. Where would he have gotten the ricin? Where, indeed. Book magnet. What kind of battery? I mean, I know what a battery is, but are they talking like a car battery, a double A battery, a C battery? You know, there's so many different kinds of batteries out there. Start color the lantern. There we go. Don't forget to buy more mulch. You get your mulch from Maine Coast Garden Supply? Yeah, the day before the garden competition, I bought out every bag Carol had in stock so I can spruce up some of the competitors' beds. Sheriff, if Jack is telling the truth, then Avery lied about buying mulch at 11:30 the morning of the murder. Because Jack bought out Carol's entire supply the day before.
Let's hope Carol's had some luck finding Avery's invoice so we can find out what he really bought that morning.
Okay, Billy. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all in the next video. This is getting totally suspicious on a couple of people. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.